Howdy y'all. In the last one we tried to get this thing started, we couldn't get it started, but I got some parts here today. Let's see if we can get it going.
The instructions on this mag say, with a clean rag and a small hardwood stick, wipe off the oily muck wherever it is gathered.
I think it's gathered everywhere on there. That's an oily muck gathering.
Yes.
But this Magneto's got an oil hole right here in the bottom where you're supposed to oil it every time you use it.
Right, and here's all your oily muck right down here.
Okay. And here's all the parts we got from Flywheel Supply. I got some new wires. I got extra wire up there. So we got our Magneto charger, magnet charger here. We'll put this together. Dad's very deliberately and carefully cleaning the bottom of this Magneto over here to get the, what was it they said, the muck off of there?
Yeah.
In case you're wondering, this is a Wico EK Magneto. I was just noticing that right here in this book, it's a reprint of the old Magneto service book for Wico. And for our area in Denver, Colorado, it's showing Spitzer Electric Company, 43 West 9th Avenue. And Cleaner over there says he remembers Spitzer Electric.
I do.
What'd you discover when you were cleaning?
Well, I'm looking here on this. I don't know if it makes any difference, but there's a significant wear groove in there. And I wonder if one could turn that. It might make some significance somewhere. I don't know that much about these.
It won't hurt anything. We can just turn that screw in there. We've got our Magneto magnet charger here. And this is the one we built. There's a video in our Let's Make a Tool series on how to make this. And we're going to charge this thing up. I know that this magnet on here, it's toast. So it does need some more magnetism. You can see where the points are breaking in there. And that's how it works.
See, right there, it's open.
Just notice there's a wire here that's in pretty poor shape. These coils, from what I understand, don't ever usually have troubles. I shouldn't say ever. Got this set of these Walden. They're little ignition wrenches that my father-in-law actually gave me years and years and years ago. We've used them a few times putting points in different vehicles. Come in very handy here. I want to get this wire off of here. It's bare, the insulation's coming off. And I'm just going to throw a little bit of heat shrink on there just to get that covered. It's kind of weird. They just had it wrapped around there. Well, I'll do that. I'll put a little heat shrink on there and put it back in. Cleaner's in cleanup mode. Alright. Oof, that is not good. Every time I touch one of these wires, that's oh, jeez. It just crumbles off of there.
Yeah, I used to have that.
Oh, I'll have to fix that. I'm putting the top part of the points in here. I'm going to resolder some connectors on the top and bottom of these. These were actually just smashed and stuck in there. I'm going to go ahead and solder on some eye fittings here to put them behind that bolt and hold them. Dad's working on the bottom of the points. And these ones we noticed are very worn out. And what else are you finding out about these wrenches?
They're really odd size. Like this is a 9/32.
Yeah. So these are fractional wrenches.
1/4 inch is too small.
For ignitions, for stuff like this.
Yeah.
Dad's shining up the points over here. We're going to have to reuse the old ones because the new stuff that came in the kit won't work. And we can't get it adjusted correctly and it's the wrong size. I've got all these wires fixed up. I've put in some marine heat shrink on there to clean up where that insulation was just coming right off. I soldered new ends on there, hooked those to the points, got this ready to go. I think I'm going to charge this magnet. I've also made 2 new felts out of the ones that were in the kit. Those were incorrect as well. And I've forgotten which was north and south for the poles on our charger here. So I've got this magnet from the Eisman Magneto. I'm going to hang it over here and just give it a zap so we can tell, because this Magneto is marked. And that belongs right there. So north is to here, so this would be the south. Okay, got some new wire here. You can see the electrode right there in the middle. I'm going to make a nice new cut right there. Man, I wish Sears still made tools like this. And you want to, you see that fitting there. It's got a little barb, kind of a tooth right there in the middle. And that needs to go in here where this electrode is. Right there. And press that on. Like so. And then that whole thing should press into here. And at the same time, those teeth in the side there will grab that wire. Squeeze that and press it in. There it goes. Alright.
I didn't get it very hard.
No, it didn't take much. I think that they're in. There we go. Now it's in.
Probably hold better if they're not.
Yeah, you don't want to squeeze it too tight. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, it's in there nice and tight. Gonna need to strip this wire so I can get that electrode out of there. And this is cloth braided wire reproduction. And then I can put that in here. And I want that electrode to come out of that little hole right there. And then I'm gonna solder it to right here. I've kind of scored that around the edge with my knife. You can see right there. I don't want to damage the electrode inside of there. There we go. And that's what I was looking for. Next, I want to feed this through here. Get my electrode in there. Just like so. And it'll kind of just fold in onto that tooth. And there's my electrode coming out the other side like I wanted. Just take a pair of pliers and bend these over to hold it. And that tooth on the other side will keep this wire from pulling out. That should do it. Already found the polarity on this magnet charger, and I went outside with the compass, and I'm pretty sure that this is the north side of this magnet, but I'm going to hang it over the magnet charger and double check it to be on the safe side.
You want me to tap it?
Yeah. See what?
Ready?
Yeah. So that's right. Mine.
Is it?
Yep. That's right. Because north's over here to south, opposites attract. Got my north side of the Magneto to the south side of the charger. I'm going to tap this and charge it for about 3 seconds. Okay, that should be charged. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Much more strong.
I can tell with this. Because a minute ago this thing was...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more.
A little bit, yeah.
It needed charge.
You want to zap it again?
Yeah, why not? Well, we got it off and it's over here. I could tell already by...
Really? Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Dad put a little light oil on this. We cleaned it up. And since we can't use the new points, we're just going to put it back together. We might have to do a little bit of adjustment. I've got my spark plug wire that I got a spring in here. And that spark plug wire will go through just like so. And this outside case will hold that up against it. Dad just found out that our magnet is stronger because he went to move this thing and it magnetism pulled it clear off the bench and onto the floor. So,
well, it took a lot of effort.
Yeah, so it's got a lot more magnetism in it now.
So I got to hang on to it when I.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah. It's way stronger than it was.
Now we got to set these points. So we want it to just start to break right there.
Right, with the 16-inch under
so,
there.
That means I need to loosen these up.
Yeah.
And tighten that nut up so that when it's right here, that is in about that position right there.
Yeah, so the points barely break at
right.
1/16 of an inch.
So, if you will hold this.
There we go. It's hard to see, but that point's right there. It's just barely breaking, and we're at our 16th of an inch here. So, we're going to be good here.
We'll try it.
Well, might as well.
Shall we put the lock nut on?
Yeah, let's put it all together. There's one more thing I want to do. I want to shine this contact up with some steel wool and the one on the other side where this spring sets. We're happy with the way the points are set. I'm going to go put this back on the engine. I've cleaned up these contacts on this side, and right there with some steel wool, so they'll have a little bit better connectivity. We're going to put a little grease right here where this rides. That'll go right there. There we go. Let me get the back of the cover on. And now we got to start my bolts. Make sure it's where it needs to be. It's hard to see. There's a spring right there. Got to make sure that that's contacting with that contact on the side of the coil there. We'll put the cover on here later. We kind of want to see if it's going to run before we do that. And we can check our points. We're going to take the plug out and see if it's even going to spark.
Should have ground.
Alright, are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, it's sparking. See it? I seen one.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, it's sparking.
Boy, you know, charging that Magneto made a big difference.
That's pretty good spark too.
Yes,
see it?
It is. Okay, then this should run. So we put our Magneto together, put the cover on it, because we know we got a good spark now. I think that magnet being weak, I think we got that charged and then set our points correctly. They were way out of adjustment. So, it should work, right?
It's got fire.
Yeah.
If it's getting fuel and fire, and if it's in time, they generally work.
Yeah. We never planned it after we pulled it.
As soon as you put water in it, it started seeping out right under this valve here.
Yeah, it might be getting water in it. But we'll go ahead and fire it up without water in it just for a little while, just to get it running.
Dad told me that Werner left water in it and it froze and broke it.
Yeah.
And I can't believe Werner would do that.
Yeah, I smell gas out of there. I don't know.
Is
Who
that
knows?
gas?
I'll look for a head for one of these. If anybody knows where to get a head for a 3 horsepower Witte hit and miss, let me know in the comments below.
Dumped it in, it wasn't 30 seconds. I seen it
that ain't good.
Seeping out.
I mean, otherwise, it just needs a head to work. We could fix this. Let's see if it'll run. I want to see it run.
All right. Rich, don't mess with it too much. I don't know.
Too much fuel?
It's black.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
Okay.
out of the exhaust.
It ain't getting hot. No. No.
Shall we try that?
Yeah, let's give it a try. There we go. That was too much. Yeah.
Because of that cracked head, that you need to get it running, started and running, and then put your water in.
Yeah, I agree.
Otherwise, it's lots of good.
Let's probably shut it off.
That should shut it off.
Yeah.
It's off.
This hit and miss engine has kind of a unique history with our family. This actually came from some family friends of ours that were other Swiss German immigrants. And one was, the son that had it was very eccentric.
Yes, very.
And we found a piece of like herringbone bib overalls that was stuffed in the air intake of that carburetor. So that might have been part of our problem as well.
Could be it was stuffed in one side.
But that was the way he was.
It was stuffed in like that.
Yeah.
In one side.
So I cannot think of a reason why that needed to be in there, but it's out of there now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Here's the settings. I had this little notch right there, straight up.
Yeah.
Okay. And after it was running, I come back a little bit, but it'll run right there, straight up.
Okay.
That's easy to remember. This one, your notch is down here at about the 2/3 mark, and I just opened it up to where that notch, that V, see it?
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
straight up.
Okay.
And that's where she started running.
And then where was our governor?
Our governor,
Our throttle.
you got it slowed down. Your governor was about 1/4 of an inch.
Right there.
Right there.
Okay.
Open about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little more.
All right. All right, we got it going. Victory today?
Very good. I really like the spark.
I do too. This thing sparks hot.
Yeah.
Whatever we did to that Magneto, and I think our Magneto charger, our magnet charger, might have helped. Big time.
Yeah, I do too.
All right. The Witte 3 horsepower hit and miss engine with the Wico EK Magneto. Got it running. Do want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
it's just a little bit down in there, maybe about 1/4 of an inch of fuel is all it takes.
Yeah.
In there.
Definitely, definitely flooded it.
And this siphon only got to only be open about 1/2 to 2/3 of a. If you put that up there, it ran good.
Yeah. All right, we figured out the sweet spot on it.
And you got that recorded, so in a month from now we'll remember it.
Yeah, we're gonna forget.